Hey, what's up, family? Meldon Dickens of the Real Estate Podcast here.
And Al Davis.
And we just finished a dynamite show. I'm talking about the fight on September 14th, the Brawl at the Hall. We had Coach Kenny, Coach Calvin Ford on the show, along with all of the fighters that participate in Baltimore and DC. The first ever launching Skyy Promotions, along with GTD Promotions and Bad Girl Promotions. We look forward to seeing you September 14th in Chocolate City. We're excited about it. Check us out on the Real Estate Podcast on YouTube. Check us out. Yo, what's up, fam? We are here on the latest edition of the Real Estate Podcast. We got a hot show today for you. I'm your co-host, Meldon Dickens. I'm along with our host,
Al Davis.
And we got the real estate guru, Al Davis, in the building. We also got some scientific brain gurus in the building today, man. We got the master scientists, the senseis of boxing right here, Baltimore's own Coach Calvin and Coach Kenny. Shout out to these brothers. We glad to have them today. So we're just going to chop it up a little bit. So listen, our last show, we told y'all about a new thing that was coming. We kind of branched out some of the real estate stuff. We got our own promotion business, Skyy Promotion, launching right here in Washington, D.C. on September the 14th, the Brawl at the Hall. Man, we looking forward to this time. So we're going to get right into it. Coach Kenny, Coach Cal. So how you guys been doing, first of all, man?
Doing good. Second day by day.
Yeah, good. So you guys fresh off a fresh victory a few months ago. Making sure my man Tank is all sharp as always. And so we just excited about all your work you do. But man, more importantly, all the stuff you're doing with the young people. And so we got some young fighters today. We're going to get into them and talk to them a little bit. But tell us a little bit about who's going to be on the card, how y'all preparing, and just how excited we are for this first launching of this event. It's Skyy Promotions, GTD, and Bad Girl Promotions as well. So we got a dynamite team of promoters and looking forward for the Brawl at the Hall September 14th in DC. So tell us a little bit about what's going on, Coach.
Well, we got Baltimore and DC coming together, and the Baltimore portion, we're going to have Lamar Filson, Mayor Ellis, Catino Oliver, Malik, Smalls. A few of them is fighting their debut.
Okay.
The DC portion of the card.
Yeah, DC card. I'm looking forward to seeing Recio. And a couple other kids on there.
Sugar Wayne.
Yeah, Sugar Wayne. I mean, I watched these guys come up through the ranks, through the amateur ranks, but my heart is on Recio, trial and tribulation that he's been through in his life and whatnot. He's back, to try to get everything back. He was animal, man. He was vicious.
Oh, yeah.
He was vicious, man. He was vicious. So just to see him back in there. And Lil Wayne, man, he been doing it. He was in Baltimore at the Live. And the kid from out of Philly going against him, man, he broke him down. Vicious. You know what I'm saying?
So how many different weight classes we got going down in this particular
you got a lot of different weight classes. You got 122, 126, 130, 165. There's different weight classes, but I know it's gonna be an action-packed fight because of the simple fact, matchmaking, man. We sit there and say we want to see these guys, put on a good performance, and and let people see what Skyy Bagger Promotion and GTD. GTD get the dollars, man. We've been trying to find that next guy.
Yeah.
Trying to find that next guy. So that's what that them initials, man, is there to see who's next. He always said that. He always said that. So, who's next? Who we got coming next?
Yeah.
So, the thing is take them through the ranks of fight. You know what I'm saying? Okay. People want to see some action. People want to see, them put up their work. They say they're working. They say they're gonna do this. So say it, do it.
Yeah, so we got the fight, Baltimore, DC. So this is, I guess, our first kind of venture in this way, man. So tell me a little bit about just Coach Kenny. Like, I know you guys are technicians in terms of in the gym, working out, and the whole technique of boxing, but talk a little bit about this promotion piece. And Al, I want you to jump in too. Like, how is this a little different, and kind of what's the spin on this in terms of, I know this is part of the boxing game, so you know one side of it, but then you kind of stepping all into a whole other side of it.
Well, first of all, I'm excited. I'm overjoyed just to be working with Calvin and Kenny. I've been knowing them for years, 20 years or more. So what really impressed me with them, not only their knowledge of boxing, but what they do for the kids in Baltimore. The way I see them every day for the last 20 or some years, and how they look out for these kids, they sacrifice their life to make these kids' life better. So there's nothing for me to do. It was a decision to work with them. It's actually an honor because there's so many of these kids could be out in the streets doing different things and various things, but they're in the gym. They teach them life lessons. They keep them physically fit, and they teach them things like you need to learn computers. They should have computers. We're gonna come in here and teach them real estate stuff. So stuff that'll help them excel in life as opposed to just in the ring. And then you also got the opportunity to work with world-class trainers. These guys don't do nothing but train champions. You know what I mean? So it's an honor to me for us to be working with them on the first show on September 14th at Hook Hall in Washington, D.C. So that's the most important thing to me. They're great guys. Like, I wouldn't work with, if anybody else worked with me, I wouldn't do it. These are the only guys I would ever work with. They're not only loyal, they're honest. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, shout out.
They got their reputation precedes them. So I like what they're doing in the city. And if anybody can join them, come to the gym and see what they actually do with these kids, I think you guys anybody would want to work with them. So that's one of the reasons we're joining them. And the promotion is going to be a great promotion. Like Calvin said, there's going to be some great fighters there on September 14th. There's some great matchmaking. If there's any fighters out there that think they have what it takes, come see Coach Calvin and Coach Kenny and let them see their skills and come and get some work up in the gym. But it's going to be a great show on September 14th.
So yeah, man, I'm glad you brought that up, Al, because we've heard a little bit about both of your brothers' stories, man. But just tell us a little bit for our audience, because it's a little different audience, man. How you get started? How you get started, man? What makes you guys give back? All the shout outs to Al and Davis. A little bit, each of them. Coach Kenny, you go first.
If you want to feel like you want a boxing company, not too long that you're having it.
Yes.
Monday through Friday is fine. 5 to 9, and do your application. Ages 15 and under is free. 16 and up is $120 for the whole year.
Wow.
Yeah, be back.
What about you, Coach?
Me, it just worked to me. I was just saying and thinking the other day, man, feel good when you do something for someone else other than yourself.
Yeah.
And in the state of Baltimore, in DC, you know what I'm saying? These youth, they need guidance and whatnot, and everybody is searching for the same thing. Just trying, our way is getting to them is through boxing. And it's bigger than boxing. It's not about the boxing all the time. It's about the relationship between the athlete and the coach. You know what I'm saying? And what they going to do to get you their goal. But it's a journey. It's a journey. A friend of mine told me, said, y'all work is different from other people working on making something. You watching the kid come from whatever age he came into the gym to an adulthood fight professional. That's amazing, man. That's amazing. And looking at these athletes, man, they have a lot of pressure to perform. Going to gym, perform, to try to live a normal life, man. And I see it, but I salute, as coaches and mentors and stuff, it's kind of hard, but we don't go with those in the mental part. So sometimes we have to sit there and read it, but it's our guide. Our guide to let them know what's happening on the outside. You know what I'm saying? Like the guy that text at the same time.
Yeah.
Let them know, what they got to do. And when you start saying them giving you feedback, then they hope that you got it, man. So that's the part got me. And watching them go through that, knowing them as a kid, watching them as adults. Watch them as an amateur, watch them as a professional.
Yeah.
I mean, that's amazing, man. When you see that type of transition. What can you say?
Because it's life lessons, like you say, man. It's life after boxing, it's life after whatever careers we do. still gotta live, be without family. So I'm sure that's a good thing we talk about the guys. So what you want to talk about? I know you want to talk some more about
No. And that's why I admire these guys so much. That it's deep. Really, to them, it's boxing. That's what their job is. But it's deeper than boxing. It's making sure that all the kids they work with have a better future. And I encourage anybody that want to work with us, be sponsors of our events since we're getting started, and want to support the cause. Feel free to contact us. And then we be more than happy to explain you, show you around the gym, show you what they do with the kids and things like that. So we encourage anybody that want to work with us or partner with us in any manner just to come forward. And we'd be more than happy to talk to you and show you what we do outside the boxing ring.
Yeah, so Coach Kenny, you gave out the time to get you at the gym. But how is somebody going to get in touch with you, like through GTD Promotions? If there's some other way, maybe a sponsorship?
Just hit me up on all social medias, Coach Kenny Ellis.
Right?
Coach Calvin Ford. I'm in the gym.
Yeah, and they on Instagram too.
Yeah, it's easy to get with us. It's just when you get with us, are you for real about getting with us? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want to say something about Al. Been knowing Al for a long time, and he's been in the real estate business for a long time. And I watch his growth. He's like my mentor, showing me what's going on for us, developing and whatnot. And it was said by another great boxer, Floyd, invest your money into real estate.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because real estate is different avenues, different ways of learning things and how important of things and whatnot. So they said, man, I cannot help y'all. You know what I'm saying? And then I try to explain to him that, listen, when a kid go from amateur and they want to be professional, it's levels. So that wall, when people see it, they say, man, y'all did it, but they don't understand the struggle behind the struggle. So they don't get it. And people be wondering why I get so emotional. Because when they see the work that we really put in, man, you can't deny these youth of what they deserve when they going in. So, that's what it's all about. And if you really want to support us, you know what I'm saying, you got to jump all the way in. You can't just be saying, I'm going to support. You got to be part of it. Another young athlete said, man, I cannot trust you, but I will see you every day or talk to you on the phone, right around and see when you're going through your pain and struggle and whatnot, But we making it do what it do.
Yeah. So shout out Coach Kenny, Coach Calvin. Appreciate you guys for coming.
Thank you so
Looking
much.
forward to the Brawl at the Hall, September 14th. And please go to Eventbrite, Brawl at the Hall, September 14th, Georgia Avenue, DC. We're looking forward to a great show. Baltimore versus DC, Chocolate City versus Charm City. Look forward to seeing you guys. Thanks, brother, for being here.
Damari Filson here. Make sure y'all catch me at the Hook Hall at 3400 Georgia Avenue. Make sure y'all tune in. It's going to be an action-packed night. Let's go.
What's going on, y'all? Casino Oliver. Come to the Hook Hall in Washington, D.C., September 14th. It's going to be some fireworks. See y'all there.
This is Mia Killer B. Come see me September 14th in Washington, D.C. at Hook Hall. When we a lot of great knockouts and fights.
Hi, this is Al Davis. Don't forget our boxing promotion September 14th at Hook Hall in Washington, D.C. It's going to be an exciting night, so we're looking forward to seeing all you guys there. Hook Hall, Washington, D.C., 3400 Georgia Avenue, September 14th.
What's up, everybody? Meldon Dickens of the Real Estate Podcast. Exciting times right here with Skyy Promotions, GTD Promotions, and Bad Girl Promotions. September 14th, the Brawl at the Hall. Man, I'm super pumped today. I got some superstar fighters here today. I am certainly protected because these folks right here next to me got hands. They got hands today. So right here we got my sister Mia. Shout out to Mia, my brother Two Shot, and my brother Demario. Good to see you guys. Welcome to the show. So I just want to get right into it, man. You all are fighting on the card on September 14th, Baltimore versus DC. First venture with Skyy Promotions, GTD Promotions, and Bad Girl Promotions. How you guys feeling about the upcoming fight, man? What's good?
Feeling good, feeling ready.
Feeling good? Ready?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm ready.
Yeah. So
I'm excited. I wish the fight was tomorrow.
okay, ready. So look, just how long you been boxing, and just kind of what made you get into boxing? If you can go in any order, but I just want to know how long you been boxing. What made you want to get into the sport?
I've been boxing literally my whole life. I got into the sport because my dad was a coach and he used to just take me to the gym with him. And I picked up a pair of gloves and never took them off.
Took them off.
Yeah.
And what's your weight class, man?
Between 126, 130.
Okay.
Started boxing when I was 5. I was with my father. So he just was training. So between like 5 and 6, I just was training with him. That's when I turned 7. That's when I came to the gym. Came with Coach Calvin and Coach Denny. That's when I just took it over from there.
So, oh, wow. So, how about you, tomorrow?
My dad introduced me to the sport at a young age, the age of 3. I was first started under the trainer at Daryl Tyson in Washington, D.C. at Lincoln Records. And fast forward to 6 years. 6 years ago, I started training with Coach Calvin. And it's been just a great journey ever since. I'm stuck with him.
Okay. So who are some of y'all favorite fighters, man? Like when you looking at fighters, who are some of your favorite fighters that you might look to, whether it's old school, new school, and are you looking at certain? Do you like them because of technique, style, or is it just what's your story?
Old school, for me, I say Sugar Ray because of his style.
Robinson or Leonard?
Leonard.
Okay,
Yeah.
Leonard. Okay.
Well, I can do old school and new school. Old school, I'm gonna just say probably not Whitaker. Just with the style. And new school, of course, I'm gonna say Tank. Of course.
How about you, Devon?
Kind of watching. I like watching everybody, bits and pieces from everybody. I wouldn't say I have like a particular person that I watch, but I'm a student in the game. I like to watch boxing, so I pick up bits and pieces from everybody and try to put into my own style.
If you say one fighter that you think your style is similar to, is there any one fighter that any of you pattern after, you say, if I was looking in the mirror, this person would be similar to my style?
I don't really try to mimic other fighters because they got their flaws and I don't want to pick up on, their flaws. So like he said, just bits and pieces. I don't actually study one fighter. You know what I'm saying? So
I wouldn't say I'm gonna say that I can't try to say names because it'll be saying I'm trying to copy them. Right. So I just take pieces from everybody who I watch. So.
Yeah, it's a combination. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, I respect that. I'm not a fighter. I don't know. I got a favorite fighter. So I'm an Ali guy, old school date myself. And I like old fighters. Yeah, man. But Sweet Pea is definitely a good one. Ray Leonard is definitely a good one. So yeah, the fighting game is definitely, I've been watching that for some time. So when we're talking about Baltimore and DC, it's been a rich area for boxing historically, right? What does that mean to you guys? Because, it's a lot of great fighters that you named that came from this area. Me and just talked about Ray Leonard. You said Tank Davis, obviously. I seen Rockman and so many others. My man Winky Wright was from the DC, Baltimore area. So it's a lot of good fighters, champions actually from this area. So how do you guys feel about that? Being in that kind of mix?
It felt good, just to be a part of it. We the next ones up. So hopefully we can go down in the book of legends like them.
Yeah, that.
Well, same thing she said. If they can do it, then that means that we all can do it, basically. So.
Yeah, I just want to make sure I just cement myself in history coming from this area, surrounded by a bunch of great fighters. I've been around, mentored, and picked up from a lot of great fighters. So I just want to make sure I submit my name, God willing, in history books.
Right. So now, question: when did you turn professional? Right? When did you turn professional, and what was that like? From amateur to professional. What was that like for the transition?
I turned professional in 2019. It was good for me. I didn't really have a big amateur background. I've been in the sport for a long time, but I didn't have that many fights in the amateurs. I was always around the pros.
Okay.
So that's who I was always with, you know. But I was already kind of used to the pro game. I already knew like behind the scenes how everything went just because of me being around it. So it wasn't really a hard transition for me.
I turned pro, I think, 2021, I believe. But it's definitely a big transition because in the pros you use smaller gloves than the amateurs. Then mind you, in the pros you don't wear no headgears. In the amateurs we do.
Right.
But a lot of you, not the pros, not no joke. Like
Right.
it's not easy, but at the same time you can't play the sport. Like you definitely can't play the sport. So it was a big transition. So.
Yeah, I'm a baby in this. I turned pro last year.
Okay.
3 around this time, and yeah, the transition has been, you know, great. It's been a steady process since a young, like going from the amateurs. I've always had a pro style. I was taught from a professional fighter. Like I was taught the pro game. It wasn't really like I never had amateur style. So going to the amateur, I gained great experience and growth to very day.
Yeah, so I guess right now, because the fight's in like 2 weeks, I guess you guys would consider a training camp, so to move, right? So what's different between, let's say, for instance, when you move from training camp, you know you got to fight up to your regular like routine of practicing, working out in the gym. Like, is there something you do really differently? You know, I know what we see on TV when they're doing all the promotions, the boxers go away, but you know, I don't know, like, is that the same thing in your space? So it's like, how do you prepare now that you got a fight coming up versus like how you just briefly in the gym regular standing?
But for me, I'm always in the gym. Like if I don't have a fight coming up, I'm still in the gym. You know what I'm saying? Gotta stay ready. But when the fight get closer and we into training camp, training get more intense.
Yeah.
So like I'm always training, but when the fight get closer, that's when we start picking the training up. It get harder, you know, changing your diet, not going out, you know. So that's the training camp for me. And yeah, sometimes we do go away, leave for a couple months. After the fight, we come back home.
Yeah. So it's all about like the discipline. Like,
Yeah.
The guys, isolation. Pretty much the same for you guys.
Yeah, it's definitely the same.
There's a certain amount of time, like, so this fight is starting in the middle of September. So like, when this training camp start? Did it start a month ago, 2 months ago?
Yeah, training camp probably for us like a month ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a month, 6 weeks out, leading up to the fight.
Yeah.
You enough time to focus in
Right.
on your opponent.
Mhm.
Drop him. All right. All right. So look, anything y'all want to shout out? Anyone y'all want to shout anybody out? I'm glad to have y'all on the show today. And we looking forward to the fight on September 14th. And is anybody y'all want to shout out? You want to shout anybody out? Shout the coaches out?
Shout out to our coaches, you know, for putting up with us every day. Shout out to Al, Bad Girls Promotions, Skyy Myles Promotions, and yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Coach Calvin, Coach Kenny, Skyy Myles, Bad Girls Promotions. Basically, see y'all September 14th.
Same with this, they did hard work for them, but just appreciate everybody that's working behind the scenes. And God for just giving me this opportunity to showcase my talents. And I'm ready.
Ready. All right. Okay, so now that we're here with Two Shot, Damari, and Mia, a couple of questions I wanted to ask, and I was always interested in. Well, first of all, what you guys don't know about them is that all these kids are great kids. So we're very proud to be working with them for the show on September 14th at the Hook Hall in Washington, D.C. at 3400 Georgia Avenue. So if you don't have your tickets, make sure you get your tickets at Eventbrite, type in Brawl at the Hall, and they'll be more than happy to make sure you get your ticket. But what I wanted to ask each one of you guys, first of all, is, let's start with Two Shot. What do you think the 3 things it takes to make a great fighter?
Hard work for sure. You gotta be dedicated. And consistency.
And be consistent?
Yeah.
So hard, be dedicated and be consistent?
Yep.
Now, those 3 good traits. What about you, man? What do you think? What are 3 things you think it takes to make a great fighter? to be talked about when you finish your career. You're gonna be talked about in the likes of Marvin Hagler, Sugar Ray Leonard, Muhammad Ali, and all that. What do you think the 3 things a fighter should have to get to that point?
Number 1, you gotta have heart. Can't be scared.
Yes.
2, discipline. Gotta be able to do whatever it takes. And 3, you gotta have a motive to do it. If you don't got the motive, ain't no point in you trying to do it. You gotta be motivated.
So those are 3 great traits also. And I see those in you, because you know I see you at the gym. I see both of y'all at the gym. So those traits y'all talking about, you guys definitely have it. I want to talk to Damari. Give me what do you think 3 things is going to take to make a great fighter so that at the end of your career, they'll be talking about you, Floyd Mayweather, and all them people?
Discipline, I'm sure. That you need discipline on everything. You gotta have faith / belief in yourself that you can do anything that you put your mind to. And I would just say perseverance, like through all the trials, it's gonna be trials
Ups and downs.
through, your journey. So you just gotta be willing to persevere through, the tough times, even the good times.
Yeah, so those are great traits. And also, in life, you're going to need those traits in life also. You know what I mean? Like, I do real estate. So believe me, since 1999, it's been up and down, up and down. You know what I'm saying? You go broke, you might have $1 million one day. Next thing you might lose it. And you might have it, so you got to build it back up. So you got to persevere. You got to overcome obstacles. You got to be disciplined and dedicated. So if you don't have those traits in life, you might not make it. But in boxing, it's sure going to make you great.
Yeah.
But we certainly appreciate you guys coming in and talking with us. I'm looking forward to the show on September 14th at Hook Hall. What do you think they can expect to see, Mia, from you?
What I've been working on, I don't know. Like a different meal. We're gonna go with that.
All right.
Yeah.
And I just want to say I'm proud of you. You know I'm proud of you.
Yeah, thank
tell
you.
everybody that.
Yeah.
What about you, Tushar? What they gonna see from you?
Man, expect some fireworks.
All right.
I'm telling you, some fireworks. But also come to the show, though.
Yeah,
Also,
come to the show. Make sure everybody get their tickets. Come meet the coaches, everybody. You're gonna have all the superstars at ringside. Just come meet everybody. What they gonna see from you, Damari?
Action, man. It's an action-packed fight night in general. But speaking for myself, this is going to be action-packed and exciting. And I can't wait until the date gets there.
And y'all all trained up, all ready to go. If the fight was tomorrow, y'all be ready, right?
For sure.
For sure. So we looking forward to having you guys. I'm just excited. I'm just excited to be working with you guys. So I can't tell y'all how proud I am of you guys and what you're doing and what you're accomplishing. And we just look forward to September 14th. Make sure you go to Eventbrite, type in Brawl at the Hall, get your tickets, and we'll see everybody September 14th in Washington, D.C.
So look, y'all, we're looking forward to it. September 14th, the Brawl at the Hall. Baltimore and D.C., all the super talent in the DMV area. Partial to Baltimore a little bit, but I do got mad love for D.C., Chocolate City. We're looking forward to seeing you guys there. The first promotion for Skyy Myles Promotions, GTD Promotions, and Bad Girl Promotions. We're going to have a hot show, a lot of talent for you. These are some super talented fighters. They are next up. I'm telling you, please check it out. Go to Eventbrite, get your tickets if you haven't already secured your spot. And please check us out on the Real Estate Podcast. You can catch us on YouTube, like and subscribe. Also, you can find us on LinkedIn, Facebook, and on Instagram, Estate_podcast. Looking forward to seeing you guys on the 14th. Check us out.